The Bar Council proceeded with Simelane's disciplinary hearing, and a cheese truck set alight in the Southern Cape. I'm Lebo Chankela with this news update. The Johannesburg Bar Council has indicated that it will proceed with a disciplinary hearing of disgraced National Director of Public Prosecutions, Menzi Simelane. The disciplinary hearing was first considered in the light of findings of dishonesty levelled against Simelane by the Ginwala Commission of Enquiry. The Supreme Court of Appeal and most recently the Constitutional Court found that President Zuma's appointment of Simelane as prosecutions head was unconstitutional. Senior Concourt reporter Candice Klein has the details.
Senior advocate Mike Helens was appointed as the pro forma prosecutor in the disciplinary proceedings. In light of the Constitutional Court's ruling, Helens says he's now ready to proceed. He says a charge sheet will be formulated before the end of this month. The charge sheet could relate to whether Simelane is a fit and proper person to be an advocate. This flows from the Ginwala Commission's findings that Simelane was dishonest during his testimony. An independent panel of advocates will preside over the disciplinary hearing, with proceedings conducted much like a court case. Simelane will have an opportunity to defend himself, while Helens will have to prove the allegations. If the panel finds him not to be a fit and proper person, then they could approach the High Court to have Simelane's name struck from the roll. Candice Klein, SABC News, Johannesburg.
A truck loaded with cheese has been hijacked and set alight on the N2 at George in the Southern Cape. Police say they're investigating if the incident is related to the ongoing truck driver strike. This is the third incident where trucks have been attacked in the George area since the strike began. There have been many other attacks in and near the major cities. Police spokesperson Bernardine Steyn says they are looking for 4 suspects in connection with the latest incident.
The driver of the truck, who was travelling from Cape Town to George, stopped next to the highway to rest. 4 men approached him on foot and broke a window, after which they got into the truck with the driver. One of the suspects drove the truck on the N2 highway and stopped near the Cornwall off-ramp. The suspects and victim descended from the truck, after which it was set alight.
Northwest Police have dispersed thousands of Anglo-Platinum mine workers who planned to deregister their membership from the National Union of Mine Workers. The workers converged at the NUM regional offices in Rustenburg. The police gave them 10 minutes to disperse because they didn't have permission to gather. The mine workers said they will apply for the protest action and will probably regroup tomorrow morning outside NUM office. Our reporter Athelda Amatu.
On arrival, there was a heavy contingent of police officials that were waiting. They then gave them 10 minutes to disperse, or else they would take action. Workers then decided that they would then go and get a gathering paper so that tomorrow they can officially come and protest outside the NUM regional offices and then line up to try and deregister from the union. As we are speaking now, there are about 10 nyalas and a helicopter just hovering around where these striking mine workers are heading back to the shaft.
And the Chamber of Mines has given details of the key proposal made to end the strike in the gold mining sector. The proposal was one of a number made at a high-level meeting yesterday between the Chamber and unions. It relates to the entry level for miners. The Chamber's Elise Stradum says that they want to get rid of Category 3 so that entry level in the gold mining industry would become Category 4. She says this would lead to a salary adjustment.
We're going to also do something special for certain categories of operators. What we are going to do is we're going to increase their basic pay. There will now be no wage differential between them and the current Category 4 operators. We're also going to give monthly allowance to the rock drill operators.